Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Diffused Animal and today I'm showing you a 5-man strat on how to defend lockers and CCTV on the map bank with the operators Mute, Jaeger, Castle, Echo and Smoke. We're kicking this one off then with Mute, and he's going to start off by reinforcing the two west walls in lockers that connect to the vault hatch. Whilst you do this, Castle will impact a rotation in the northwest corner of lockers into red corridor, so you don't have to run around. But for now, make your way into red and use your C4 to create a hole you can run through into CCTV. You then want to place the first of your signal disruptors in the northeast corner of CCTV before placing your second next to the door leading from server to server stairs. The next jammer will go to the west of dirt tunnel entrance and the final one behind the server block. These should make server pretty drone proof, which is excellent for wasting time and giving you an advantage when it comes to holding server. And holding server is exactly what Mute will be doing. Now, you don't have to take the shotgun if you really don't want to, but I find it really powerful in this position on the north side of server room. Now Jaeger will be playing behind the server block, which sets up a perfect crossfire between the two of you. However, if the hatch gets opened, Mute will have to fall back into CCTV, and if you vault onto the desk and position yourself in the far west, you can't be seen from CCTV hatch or server, and this is a great place to hold the site from. Second up then is Jaeger, and he will start off by reinforcing the east single wall in CCTV. Now the north wall will be left soft simply because there are not enough reinforcements unless you take one from elsewhere, which of course is up to you. His second reinforcement is the server hatch, and then make your way back into server and place your first ADS behind this trolley on the west wall. This can be placed elsewhere if you see fit, or if not, place his second at the side of dirt entrance before putting down barbed wire in front of dirt and then at the side of the server block to prevent the opposition rushing you. Your final ADS will go behind said server block to stop nades from the hatch and from dirt, and then you are in position to get that crossfire with Mute. Now I advise you don't peek into dirt too much, rather just wait until they push in a little to get the most out of the crossfire. Unlike Mute, however, who falls back to sight, Jaeger should try and hold server for as long as possible. Moving on to Castle, and his first job is to impact a hole in the top right of the east wall of lockers, which I will explain why in a minute, before impacting the rotation into red, which I mentioned earlier in Mute's setup. He then makes his way into open area to reinforce the two hatches, which lead to CCTV and the corridor between lockers and garage, before running all the way through kitchen and down server stairs to place a castle barricade on server door. Jaeger should have reinforced server hatch by this point, so don't worry about waiting for him, and then head back towards lockers to castle the big garage door and the single door to lockers itself. Castle setup is then complete, and he can take up his position, playing in between the double garage door and the single doorway that leads to garage stairs. From here, your job is to cover anyone who may drop the lift hatch as well as vault hatch, and generally keep control of this corridor and the west entrance to lockers. Echo will be playing in Vault, so he will be able to get a crossfire with Castle on anyone pushing the west side. Speaking of Echo, he will start off by shooting out the part of the wall that connects red to CCTV, as this will help Smoke with his setup next, before reinforcing the two walls on the south side of lockers. If you really don't like using the shotgun with Echo, then Smoke can make that previous hole, but this just makes it a whole lot quicker and easier. Once you have used your reinforcements, place your first bit of barbed wire in the entrance to lift before putting your second in the vault entrance. The final piece of your setup is to get your Echo drone into its position, which will be in the northeast corner of CCTV, preventing anyone from planting in the default spots. Of course, your other role is then to cover Vault, Cash and Gold, and get that crossfire with Castle to keep control of the west side. Smoke is the final operator in this strat then, and he will start off by running up behind Circle Desk and reinforcing the Vault hatch. Once he has done this, he will head back down garage stairs and place his first piece of barbed wire in the single doorway at the bottom of said stairs, before proceeding to place his second between the railings at the entrance to Red Corridor. If Echo doesn't have a shotgun, you will need to shoot out that hole that I previously showed you, and then go ahead and reinforce the wall that connects to garage. If you stand in the far southeast corner of lockers and line your smoke up exactly where the blue and white paint meets in this corner, and then lean to the right and throw your gas canister, you can see that it lands right in between the north door to server and the soft wall. With a bit of practice, you can land this in the same place every time, which is brilliant as it will stop them from planting and entering in CCTV. With a decent headset, you can hear the plant go off from here anyway, and of course you have the Echo drone to feed you intel also. That's it for this one then, guys. I really hope you find this useful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more of the same. I will catch you next time. Until then, take it easy and give 'em hell.